I apologize that there is a part two. I hate that. And I get really annoyed when other creators do it. I didn't think I was going to talk for more than 10 minutes for this little recap that we're doing. But I guess a year in the life takes up a lot of time. So anyway, if you want to go back and check out part one, feel free. I give a where have I been the past year and a cancer update in the part one. Anyway, part two, sorry, is the recovery. So I still feel like I'm in recovery from the stem cell transplant. I lost a lot of strength. I basically was bedridden at times, and I thought that once I had the energy, I could bounce back, start working out, and I would have the muscle back that I wanted to, and the strength and everything that I wanted to. Hasn't been the case. One, because I'm not patient, and it seemed like every time I got energy, I used it and just continue that cycle of burning myself out. I am in therapy for that now. We are working on it, making progress, but it is slow and I'm not patient. And I would, work out, use up all my energy, or try to do something that was more energy than I had to spend, and end up hurting myself, and then be, 2 steps forward, 5 steps back kind of thing. So it took me a long time to realize that this is not going to happen on my timeline. It's not going to happen the way I wanted to. And I just have to figure out how to be patient and how to move slower and move intentionally, and figure out what I want to do. So I recently did start working with a personal trainer, and I was upfront with her and told her, you're not going to have to push me to go. You're going to have to pull the reins and slow me down. That's what I need someone for. So I did. I mean, I've done physical therapy in the past. I'm past getting functional, but I'm not, I know my endurance isn't there. My strength isn't there. I want to be able to move and travel and do things without so much fatigue or so much pain. Basically, I wake up and things hurt every day. And a lot of it is, okay, I'm also getting older. But also I'm scientifically, medically in menopause now because of the treatments. So the collagen isn't there. The estrogen, testosterone isn't there. Building muscle is so hard now. Getting enough protein has to be my number one thought of the day, every day. Drinking enough water. And I feel like I'm in a hole and I have to climb my way out, and it's frustrating and aggravating to me, and I've got to figure it out, and I've got to learn how to do it. It's an ongoing thing. But hopefully, eventually, I'll get to where I want to be physically. And I told my trainer I'm working out for my old lady body so that, I don't fall and break a hip, and I don't throw my back out because I have no core muscles and all of that. So my goals for fitness now are so much different than they were in my 20s or 30s. But I'm working out for my old lady body. And so I can travel, and have more endurance with that. And so that I can recover and not get sick and be run down. And a lot of that is taking time and slowing down and taking rest and working in rest, because that's what I need to be doing to recover, and getting over the idea that resting is lazy. So still something I'm working on. So that's basically it for cancer update, life update, health update. Now, where are we going forward? We currently have probably the least amount of travel going forward planned that I ever have in the past 6 years. It was kind of really open-ended. We could do anything. I could figure out anything. What's next? So we do have a cruise planned in January that you'll see content on. We are going to be going on Utopia of the Seas. This is my first mega ship. We've done medium to small cruises, and we've done plenty of cruises, but I've never done a big ship like this. So I'm excited to see what that's like, and if it's overwhelming and overstimulating, or if it's enjoyable, or if it's too crowded. I don't know. I have it's completely up in the air what a big ship is going to be like. But we will be trying out Royal Caribbean's new beach day getaway in Nassau. They just opened 3 days ago, I think. So we'll be stopping there and spending the day there, and you'll get my real life opinion. I'm not sponsored. We paid for this trip out of my own pocket. It's not anything where I'm going to be doing a commercial for Royal Caribbean. I'll give you my real opinion on what that beach day is like. A lot of people cruising don't get off the ship in Nassau, because it's kind of like, is there anything to do there? It's the same old, go to Atlantis or go to one of the little islands to have a beach day for 3 hours. So we'll see what this is like, and I'll give you my honest opinion. That's the only booked, nailed down thing that I have going on, that I have planned. We are toying with the idea of doing a cross-country, it's like cross-country, it's almost like just like a circle around the United States, basically leaving North Carolina, going up to basically see a lot of the country that we haven't seen yet. I think that I have not seen a lot of the western part of the country, and I also want to, I don't know, find a reason to fall a little back in love with America right now, because it's a challenging time. So we're going to go see some beautiful things about it, and go to Badlands, go to Yellowstone, go all the way up to the Pacific Northwest, drive down the coast of California, and take kind of more of a southern route back to North Carolina. So that is the loose plan right now. Sometime in the spring, everything is really up in the air, but it's a trip that requires a bit more strategery and planning than, just booking a cruise and the ship's going to take us wherever we want, or going to Disney or Hawaii or somewhere that I'm more familiar with. So this is different. It would be a lot of driving, which I wouldn't say is my strong suit, but we recently drove down to Fort Lauderdale and back, and that's like 15 hours one way. So I feel slightly more confident in my ability to sit in a car for a long time. But yeah, plans for travel are up in the air. If you are traveling in 2026, drop me a comment and let me know what's going on, where you're going. There are like 2 to 3 new Disney cruise ships that I would really like to check out. But it's just like, how much time do we have? And like I said, I have an 11-year-old now who's got, starting to have a life here and friends here, and things that she wants to be here for. So we can't just take off all year round. But that is where I have been, and I'm going to wrap this up before it gets any longer, but I would love to hear your life updates, what your plans are. Drop me a comment. I miss you guys. I have missed you guys. It's just been a matter of how much time and energy did I have to be making content, and that kind of went into the businesses. The other thing I've been doing is we started up a little free pantry for our neighborhood, our community, and that's been our current project that we've been working on. So that's got its own separate social media account, but that's basically what we've been doing since November 1st, when SNAP benefits were not, we didn't know what was going to happen, decided to put that in action. So that's been a project for the past couple of months, and it's kind of like got the ball rolling. The community is donating to it now, and I guess that's the last update for now. So happy New Year, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope you all had fantastic time with your family. I know that things are challenging. I'm not, I use travel as escapism to a certain extent, but I also know that I have one life to live, and I want to make the best of it. So we're doing what we can in small ways and locally, and we are going to try to continue living our life. And I acknowledge that the ability to do that and pursue my dreams are an extreme privilege, and I am very, very grateful for everything that I am able to do and experience in this world. And I would love to hear where you're at, good times, bad times, travel plans, whatever. Feel free to share with me in the comments. I will read every single one, and love you guys, miss you. See you on the road.